What's up, YouTube? This is the Billy Bob HD bringing you another Let's Play. Today I've got some more Hearts of Iron 4. This is the KaiserReich mod. We are playing as Austrian Empire. Last episode, I was considering helping the Germans here in pushing back the French, so I've sent Teal Group with my 40 divisions here up against the front. And then we also have Red Group here with 11 divisions or so, which I'm either going to put in against Albania or the Greeks. And you can see the Greeks actually have a truce with me until April 22nd, so like another week or so. But they also have in between 11 and 19 divisions, which is a little scary because I would not be able to take them over. We do have some new divisions coming out here very soon, however. You can see I've got these infantry divisions and then some light tank divisions actually working for us right now. So Teal Group has actually made it to their new assigned front line. I'm going to give them a attack order for over here in this little stopgap here and taking over Munich and such, where the Germans have lost that territory. So if we go back here, we've got 2 research slots that we need to pick now. 1939 is basically covered up from an industrial standpoint, so that's good news. Electronics wise, 1938 here for decryption, so let's get that going. Looking good here from a tank perspective. We've got medium tanks already researched out. 1940 here on the infantry equipment stuff, so still looking good there. Let's take this other one and get a better recon company researched out. Okay, cool. That's looking good. So we do need to come over here then and try to justify against the French. I need 10 more political power, so we are getting about a half of that per day, 0.67 per day or so. Bhutan just got declared on. And so the other thing is, Kingdom of Ukraine declared war on Kingdom of Ukraine. Okay. So Ukraine now going through a civil war over here. Another interesting thing we're seeing is, of course, the Canadians took over Italy here and is now part of the Entente. The old allies, you could say, led by Canada, I guess. And so the Italians now at war with the Third International and fighting against the French over here in this mountainous area in the Western Alps, Savoy and such. So looking pretty good there. Racial tensions go violent. This will end very badly. Minus 50 political power. Yes, we still have the ethnic tensions going on in the country. 50% chance of racial revolts. National unity for -5% for 20 days and 50% for racial revolts, which is 40 days. Okay. So we're just going to let that sort of go through there for about a month or so. National focus has been canceled. And okay, so we're getting plus 1.67 per day now in political power. And so, yeah, we're going to have to swing back around to this rebuilding of the Hungarian industry there because of these racial tensions that are going on. I have unified the empire. I would love for them to try to revolt because I would totally crush them here. If we go to manage occupied territories, okay, manage subjects, Kingdom of Illyria is still our only subject there. So I'm going to sort of let this political power get back to positive here for a while. And then the Germans should be able to hold on while we're doing so. 5 new infantry divisions. Racial tensions escalate. We failed to address the people of our country. The Bohemian Liberation Movement is organized to protest against our government. We had to intervene. Some of the protesters were arrested and an officer was lightly injured. We have to act or lose control. So we were looking last episode on how to act on that. I'm not really sure how we could act on that, to be very honest. I don't have any options to select a national focus. Okay, yeah. I have to wait a little while for that. Mass motorization is now finishing up here, so let's swing down here to the mechanized offensive. And again, we are driving down towards the better recruitable population modifiers here and here, which is cool. Fall of Chicago. Okay. They're forming Minuteman squads now. So Chicago now in the hands of the American Union State. And then you've got the old sort of U.S. over here in the Midwest, northern Midwest area. Denver is their capital. Then you've got the United Mexican States who have taken all of Texas, Arizona, and New Mexico. And so you can see the Pacific States of America over here alone. They are at war. there as well. So we'll let them sort of duke that out. Free civilian factories now at this point, where we had just put in for some additional oil and rubber production. We're producing 119 of that now. We do have all of that juicy oil down here from the Romanians that we conquered. Rubber now goes up to 28, so we do have a surplus there. We're importing 8 of those. Okay. Kingdom of Ukraine took 9 states there, so they were able to retain their country. They got through their civil war there pretty easily. And you can see the Germans actually pushing through really nicely now against this front line order. We can actually go ahead and edit this as the Germans hold all of that. The Red Flood. So trying to make that universe as bad as possible. Lithuania's most famous writer has recently published a new book. Has just breached Lithuania's prison in literary obscurity. Okay. Anyway, Teal Group is going to make their way down here as soon as possible. This new infantry division here we're going to put up against the Greek line now. So we're showing that it's about an even match up there. Down, we do need to... I do want to finish off the Belgrade Pact here. This is their only remaining country. They are sending volunteers to Germany. So it looks like the Germans pushing back here on the French, and you can see they've made a pretty big breakout over here, including Flanders Wallonia here holding all of this. The Belgian state. Dominion of India has capitulated. Uncertain times. Commune now holding a lot of that territory. If we go to Flanders here, authoritarian Democrat, and they are part of the German faction, so they are gobbling up bits and pieces of France here, especially down over here towards Brittany. Okay, finally the racial revolts are finished, so we're back up with our national unity and such like that. Let's go ahead and build up some more military factories. Queue up some of those, because we're going to want to bolster our land equipment production even more so, as well as our... I want to start making medium level tanks here coming out soon. We're finally getting back to a positive political power stance here. We need to pick a new research slot now. Let's see. Good till 1941 on those. Air doctrines might be good to have, although encryption here, level 1, is going to be important, so let's grab that. Oh my god. So that political power, that political crap now happening again. High popularity. I am losing a little political power from one of my ministers there. Rebuild the Hungarian industry here. We're going to continue working on this. Even though we've got negative political power, it looks like, yeah, we're going to at least advance in that national focus now. So that's good. Still cannot declare war on the French with that negative political power stance. Or can't justify, rather. We need 24 more political power, so we only need a little bit more. 23 political power there, so we just need a positive of 3 political power, so that's going to continue rising for us. Let's go ahead and bump it to speed 5 while we're waiting for that to occur. And we're going to take a look at the rest of the world here. You can see the Russian Republic still moving in on Turkestan here pretty heavily. Uguristan here, still as a independent nation. Mongolia now in existence, probably as a Russian. Let's see. Oh no, they're part of a faction. The Great Khanate. Dominion of India was just annexed there, which is fine. All right. All 40 of these divisions. So make sure you guys are still assigned to the plan here. There we go. We're going to need to readjust a little bit there. Available planes and reserves. Yep. We're still building up quite a bit of those. Free military factory is finished now. 2 of them, to be exact. So I want to go ahead and fill out, I think, the support equipment production like that. Let's go ahead and also queue up filling out the improved artillery line there. And that's going to give us some really good production values. You can see that these equipment's now being upgraded across the Empire. Infantry equipment level 2, we've got 45,000 of those coming in. Light tank 2s are being stockpiled right now, as well as motorized. So fighter 1s here as well. We probably need to update the fighters. Engineer Company 2 just finished, so if I go back to air, 1940 there. So we can wait one more year there. So let's go ahead and get the Maintenance Company updated. Whoops. Decryption is now finished. Pause. Don't want to waste any time here. Let's go Maintenance Company 2, and then Field Hospital Level 2 there and there. Perfect. We're going to update those accordingly. We also need to queue up another -20 in political power there. So as soon as I get positive political power, rebuild of the Hungarian industry is now finished. So expand the Bohemian infrastructure is going to come in next there. Let's take that. I need to find ways to boost my political power production as well, if we're going to have to keep dealing with these negative modifiers. Signal Company 2, let's get that in. What am I missing now? Steel. Well, we might need to trade for some steel then, huh? Let's buy some from the Germans. Empire of Japan declared war on the Republic of the Philippines. So the Japanese looking to expand their territory. And what faction are you guys part of? The Co-Prosperity Sphere. Okay. Encryption is now finished. Looking good there. Looking good indeed. Okay, it is August of 39, so still working on the land doctrine there. 1940 here. If we go back to air, I want to get the next level fighter researched. 178 days, that's fine. Just get to working on it. The Germans have now cut France in half here. So you can see Paris is now showing as having 50 victory points. Okay, new civilian factory slots available now. Let's queue up some additional dockyard stuff here and here and here. Like that. And behind that, I'm going to put in for some additional military factories, of course. Keep those coming in at a good speed. And if I go back to production now, the improved artillery stuff has now been filled out, so that's good. We are missing some tungsten now because of that. Tungsten 2. Let's buy some more from Malaya there, held as Germans. Okay, new military factory available now at this point, so I think I want to start a new medium tank line like this. I'm going to actually go ahead and prioritize him. Let's give him a priority of 5 factories there. Medium tank 1, light tank 2, okay. No template, yes, I know, I just want to stockpile those for now. Instructions wise, okay, we're actually back into the positive now for political power, so in an effort to get back into the fight here, we can justify. Let's just go ahead and justify here against this territory now. Ramundi. We need 4 more political power to do this. So we need to get it up to that 6 level. Hopefully the racial tensions thing will not pop in before then, which would be really, really annoying. Get me up to that 6 political power, please. Okay, good. Jeez. Justify, conquer. 30 days, send. Great. So we're going to have a reason to go to war here soon. We need to probably put in for some Air Force stuff. So let's go here. He can hold 1,000. The fighter 1s. Let's throw in all of those. And, okay. And then I'm going to also throw in some close air supports here. Liberation from below. Close air support 1. Perfect. I'm going to want them to fight up here in southern Germany is what I'm thinking. Russian Republic took 10 states there. We have some additional dockyards here in use. So let's fill up that light cruiser production there. New national focus. Expand the ironworks. Yes, we need that. It's going to give us that extra steel. Love it. 6 more divisions here. We're down to 421k in overall manpower. If I go here, we should be able to upgrade this eventually, but waiting for that political power to sort of get upwards. Racial tensions here. Hurts my recruitable population and my civilian factories. Okay. So we've justified now against the Third International. Let's go to war here. I'm ready. We've got everything in place. We've got our navy protecting the Adriatic here on our flank. So let's go ahead and declare. Conquer. Send. Very good. Let's go ahead and execute your plan. Fighters and close air support standing by. We're going to go ahead and deploy you here into southern Germany. And let's go. Socialist Republic of Italy and Britain are now at war with us here. Southern Germany is now held by us in terms of air superiority, so that's good. Wow, look at all of the non-aggressions that just came in. I think it's fine. I mean, I'm not going to really attack them anytime soon, but I just don't want to be held down by having a pact in place. There go my men. Into battle. Field Hospital 2 is finished. Perfect. Back to the artillery side of things, and let's go ahead and update the artillery at only 80 days there. It's a smart move. Light tank divisions have now been added into the mix here, so mechanized offensive is also finishing. So I'm going to add these 3 tank divisions here for now. Maintenance Company 2 finished here as well. Let's go ahead and put in for some naval stuff, potentially. Research a heavy cruiser. And a new destroyer there. Alright. About to hit 1940 now at this point. Here come my new tank divisions. Move it in, boys. They're going to be really quick and fast units. Motorized, infantry included. Alright, free military factories now. So we should have the medium tank production up and going, which it is. I'm going to plug the next set of factories into fighter production here. How are we doing in the skies? Good. They have 39 bombers in the mix. We've bombed 130 enemy troops. We've shot down 7 enemy bombers. I'm disrupting the rest of those, so that's good news. Alright, time for another research here. Let's see. Let's go with our close air support here. Actually, you know what? No. I want to get the excavation 1 to help out with the shortages we're starting to see in resources. You can see we still need 23 steel there. We're producing quite a bit. 46 in political power now coming in for us. I still have 23 divisions down here on the Greek line. And then 3 new ships here, all light cruiser 2s that were starting to pop out. Good, we've actually made progress up here, trapping a lot of French divisions. Only lost 18k versus 34k of the enemy. You can see they're continuing to attack here, so let's mountain attack going this way. I'm going to take my light tank division and mountaineer division in there as well. Okay, starting to hit some resistance up here, though. Which is fine. Looking good, guys. Okay, we're back to war here. And actually, this territory going to us, so we take Munich now. Which is awesome to see. Yeah, the Germans... Yeah, I hold their cores, so they're pissed about that. But we're fighting against the same enemy, so they're going to have to deal with it, man. Cool. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Again, this has been the Billy Bob HD. Please remember to like, subscribe, and/or comment if you've enjoyed my content, and we'll catch you next time.